new journey is about to begin.
Looks like I've got some new stories to tell.
You sure do. Alright guys, so an in-depth look at the Monkey King. So we'll start with his first ability, Boundless Strike. He enlarges his staff, slams it against the ground, does crit for 200% of his base attack. And then his second ability is Tree Dance, so he can jump around in trees. Also cast his third ability, which you get if you get Tree Dance, which is the Leap. I just call it Leap, but it's Primal Spring. You can jump down and slow people up to 40% with it. So it's insanely powerful for the first level only, and then up to 70% later on. And his third ability, it's a passive. It's Jingu Mastery. This is a must get. After you do 4 hits on an enemy, you get bonus damage and lifesteal for it. And it actually stays forever, so if you don't use those hits, you still have Jingu Mastery. Next up, we've got Mischief, and you can turn into couriers, runes, trees, whatever you want, and it's pretty awesome. And his ultimate's Wukong's Command. He throws out tufts of his hair or fur and turns an area of effect into an army, which hits the enemy, and it's pretty awesome. It's a really good ability. Definitely get it at level 6. And last but not least is his talent tree. As you can see, most of the talents here are not really that great. At least I find it's a toss-up between the two. It's a situational thing. Depends on how you want to build your items as well. So take a look at that and decide how you want to do it. And now we'll take a look at the Arcana. And I love the way Valve has done it this time around. It looks so much cooler. Like, especially this Arcana, because it takes different forms. The first is just the normal one until you get his ultimate. As soon as you get level 1 as his ultimate, you get the Rumble in the deep form. And just the story behind it is pretty cool too, because he went into the ocean to basically get a treasure, and then once you hit level 2 on the ulti, you get his third form, of the Arcana, which is the Immortal Path. And this is when he went into the underworld and stole his name from a Book of Death, and became pretty much immortal. And his final form is one that I think is the best looking one, honestly, but that's a level 3 ultimate, and you turn into this fiery monkey thing. God, basically. You're unkillable, and your power is just grown exponentially after this. The King's Crucible is the form 4, as you can see there, and he was locked in a furnace by the other gods because they were jealous and basically made him immortal. And you also get these other things with the Arcana, so you get like a custom icon as well as an emoticon. And you also get a taunt where he's jumping around in a banana. Now we'll take a look at some of the gameplay here. So this was me playing 1v1, or not 1v1, just a all-pick match. As you can see, I went Jingu Mastery first, and the Pudge came in. And I got in a lot of hits, which gave me the level 4 in Jingu Mastery. So he's going to come in soon here. And I hit him like 3 or 4 times, and I get 4. And he has to run. And at the same time, I hit level 2, so I had enough to get the staff or the stun. So as you can see, it lasts about 15 seconds. So here we go. He comes in. I get 4 hits. Now I'm doing extra damage to him, and I hit level 2. I get the stun. I use it, and the crit almost kills the Punch. And now we're going to switch to this other one where he came in again, and I turned on my ulti, started chasing him. I got it, and unfortunately here I wasted some of my hits, and Spirit Breaker charged in, and we could have killed the Pudge if I hadn't wasted my hits. But as soon as he hits, I realized, oh shit, I need to go in there. So I go in, and I can't kill him, but I do get 3 hits. So I'm like, okay, I gotta chase this guy for the 4th. Still chasing, but we decide to chase anyways. At this point, Legion comes in, as you can see. I start hitting her instead. The SP disengages, but I tell him to come back in, and we kill both of them, which was pretty nice. Then I basically started leveling up in lane again. Got up to level 7, and at that point I got Tree Dance, and I was walking up here, and as you can see, it's a pretty good ability. If you don't take damage, you can just get out of things like that, and I just laughed it off. And here is a pretty nice camera view for an engagement. Basically, I waited until they were in range, jumped into these trees, was hanging out, and the Venom tried to spot me out with these wards, but obviously flying vision. So I just waited, and leapt in, charged it, and cast my ulti as soon as I got there, and then I used my stun after. And it also gives you one hit of Jingu Mastery because you have to remember it's a physical attack. So, and that's a double kill right there, just like that. So what is there to take away from this? Basically what I want to tell you guys is that Monkey King excels at team fighting. He is a hero that relies on the element of surprise. His abilities are all designed for it. The stun, because it's a physical hit, also helps his Jingu Mastery, so those two skills are key in conjunction. And as soon as you are able to get the element of surprise, you can cast your ulti. You can even cast these abilities from trees. That's what's so awesome about it. You can cast your ulti while in a tree, but you just have to remember that you'll fall down. So you have to be pretty well positioned. You can cast your ulti from a tree, stun, jump in, destroy everyone. It's great. And on that note, this was a brief guide of and a brief overview of the Monkey King. If you guys want more, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
A new journey is about to begin.
Looks like I've got some new stories to tell.